If you're thinking about going into business, then please stop thinking and start taking action. That's the topic of today's video. And the reason why I want to share this with you guys is because today had some really nice conversations with clients, new clients as well, and obviously our amazing age partner community who are literally amazing, like super great. But also, like, this is a recurring topic every single time whenever it comes to the different events that we run all around the world, or whenever we run online master classes and different things. And so meeting a lot of different people all around the world who have ideas and who have the passion to actually go and do something different than that they have done before, or to be able to create their own freedom lifestyle, to help people to be able to really get themselves out there in a way that can serve the masses and allow you or themselves to be able to create this financial freedom, or to create this lifestyle that is not per se based on the conventional things like going to a job, but really being able to be your own boss and to live on your own terms. And yeah, okay, I think this bear suit has served its purpose as a pattern interrupt. And we've got a few cool people in the house. We've got Rita, hi Rita, Vivian, and Agnieszka. Welcome on this live video. Crazy times in UK, but that doesn't stop us. Please feel free to comment below where you're tuning from and say something nice as usual. And so basically in this video, I want to share with you that if you are that person who is thinking about starting a business, or who is thinking about setting something up for yourself, which is good, first of all, and which can help a lot of people, second of all, and which can make you a lot of money, then stop just thinking about it. Because of course you always have to think about it, and every single step that you take, you're going to be thinking about certain things, you're going to be strategizing, looking at the different opportunities that there are, the different possibilities, and already making a master plan or strategy of how you are going to be able to adapt along with your environment to be able to get the best results. And obviously you think about those things in advance. But the thing is, you can never plan everything ahead. And so the big thing that we see is that a lot of people never end up actually doing business because the thinking process is way too long. But the thing that you have to realize is this, that you working on a business plan right now, or you creating something that you feel like, this is how it's going to go, at the end of the day, it's never going to go according to what you planned. It's always going to change. It's always going to be different because of the different things that come your way that you could have never foreseen in the beginning. So that's one side of the story for you to be able to understand that you can start, you can stay planning, but planning is not going to get you ahead if you're not taking action. That's step number one. So for those of you who are always watching the things that we put out there, please comment below. You cannot just rely on planning. You have to take action. Make sure to comment that into the comments box, because when you comment things out, obviously you learn things on a different level, you instill things on a different level, and it allows you to actually become one with the content. Because this video is specifically to help you guys out to be able to take that step that perhaps you've been waiting for, to take those strategies on board. By the way, there's a free ebook in the comments box as well that can help you out, and that will help you out if you are, either in business already and want to know how to leverage the online space, or you're thinking about it, which you will now stop doing and you will actually take action. So that's the first thing. Just planning is not going to get you anywhere if you're not taking action. The second thing is that this is something that I learned very early on in my business journey, which I learned from Eric, who is my mentor in business. And basically he said, one thing that he learned from his mentor is that the only way how you can actually, learn business, or how you can actually, really learn business or experience business or something around business is by being in business. And that is very important. If you are, again, just doing business in your head, which is common to a lot of people who have never actually done business yet, just doing the process in your head, then you're not in business. You're not doing anything. So basically, what is very important to do is to take that first step. Because by taking that first step, by implementing and actioning certain strategies that you learn with regards to business, with regards to marketing, with regards to you adding value to a lot of different people, that's the only way how you're actually experiencing business. That's the way how you can actually really see, hey, what is working, what is not working. Hey, you've got my auntie logging in. Hello, Nana. Mwah. Kiss to you too. And so by just thinking again, it's not going to get you anywhere. But by you actioning it, you will start seeing things on a whole different level and on an accelerated level. Because by doing different things in business, by, let's say, putting out a product, testing the market, offering somebody a, let's say, a product that you have created, and finding out that actually nobody is buying, then directly you've got feedback. And what does that mean? You either know that this product is not something that anybody wants or something that not anybody needs, or the other option is you're actually not able to get the message across as to why this product is going to help people. And so then the issue lies with you. But either way, you're going to have to come up with a solution. And so that's the second thing that I want you guys to type into the comments box to really instill this learning, is to always be solution focused. If you want to thrive at business, then you always have to be solution focused. And how do you train that solution focused muscle? Is by being in business, is by making that step, by taking that first step and being able to put things out there and to test different things. And so if, again, in the same example, you had put a product out there, you try to sell it to different people, and this product is really, really important. This can really, let's say it's some drinking water that can actually save lives because of the way, the pureness of the water. And this is for a fact something that people want and need, but yet you're not able to get it across to anybody. Then what does it directly tell you? It gives you the feedback about you. So okay, so I need to improve my skills. I need to improve, the way how I offer it to people, the way how I sell, the way how I effectively communicate my message to people, such that people will start understanding. Or it could be that actually you're really good. You could potentially be, getting really good relationship with people and speaking to them about a product, but the product is, let's say, it's a walking pen. I don't know how I come up with the idea of a walking pen, but I assume that a walking pen is not the most ideal, because you want to write with the pen, and if the pen is walking away, let's say it's a walking away pen, that's not something that people want or need. And so even though you might be very good in effective communication and being able to, communicate to people that this would be a darn good thing, people might really, really, really not want or need this thing right now. So then that's the other part of it. But the cool thing is that by then being in business, you learn those things, and you know that you have to take action again to adapt and to change things around in your strategy, to change things around in the way how you approach your market, or to actually find out who is my market. Let's say if you're selling dresses to guys, perhaps that's not the right strategy, because you haven't really assessed who is my ideal target audience for this particular product. And so then you learn, hey, well, perhaps this product is something that people really want and need. Perhaps I'm actually not that bad at selling it to people, but I'm just selling it to the wrong people. Then again, it requires you to adapt. But all these lessons you cannot learn by just thinking about it, because you don't know what is going to come. You don't know which things are going to catch on and which things are not. And this brings me to my next point, which is, again, a very powerful thing that I learned from Eric when I started in business, which is actually the 3 fundamental rules of business. And I definitely encourage you guys, if you're watching this because you feel inspired or you feel like, hey, this is something that I can benefit from, then write them down. Write them down in the comments box, because it will, again, instill the learning. Plus also, it may, because you type it in, inspire other people to think, hey, that's cool. What is this about? And then watch the video, and then again, add value to more people. So the first rule, fundamental rule of business, is to find out what the market wants or needs. Make sure to type that. So rule number 1, find out what the market wants or needs. Rule number 2, go and get it. So find that thing that the market wants and needs. So first you find out what are the things that they want and need. Find a solution. Let's say the first one is, again, find out what are the problems that people are facing. In other words, what is it that they want or need? 2, find a solution to their problems. So 2 is go and get it. Make sure to type that in. And then the third thing is give it to them. Give it to the people who want and need that right now. So very simple steps. First of all, you find out what are the problems that people are facing. In other words, what is it that they want and need right now? Second thing, find the solution, go and get it. And then third thing, give it to them. And so by looking at it this way, you can obviously see how you can then actually start this right now. And why staying, thinking, and planning and all that type of stuff, that doesn't really work. Of course, like I said before, you always have to think and strategize and come up with, to, like a chess player, look forward and think ahead several steps, several moves. But what you have to realize is to actually really be running a business and then thriving at your business, you need to be in business. So you need to take that first step. And how do you take that first step? The very most solid thing that allows the most top companies who are turning over 9 figures or more up to the people who are just starting out in business and getting this mechanism is this one thing. And I definitely do want you guys to type that below, because this is the thing that will make you understand why you don't have to wait, why you need to start right now, and why this particular thing will allow you to start right now. And that one thing, that one word is relationships. Very important. Build relationships. Write that down. Build relationships. Everything, when it comes to, any type of business that there is, everything is around relationship building. Whether it is that you are offering let's say a coaching package to someone, to you offering a concert as an artist, or you offering, or actually closing $1 million deal, all the different things that you're doing is based on relationship building. Even the smallest things, like, again, a pen, not a walk-away pen, but a pen. Even with a pen, it comes down to how the relationship was built by means of advertisement. So there are, pens that are very, very popular, Pilot pens, for example, and obviously there's a whole branding behind it. And there are pens that perhaps are not that familiar, but where obviously the people in the stores do it very well. Okay, forget that last part that I said. But basically, even doesn't matter in which price or which investment category you're looking, of whatever it is that you are offering to people, whatever it is that you're selling, there's always relationship building involved. And relationship building goes in a lot of different ways. It could be, like I mentioned before, commercials where, big brands, where they're selling pens, which is a very, low price or low investment item, but they offer, they have these nice commercials, and you look at it on the television, or you see these commercials when you're on a bus stop or whatever it may be, and you think, hey, that's a cool pen, I like it, I'm gonna buy that type of pen because apparently it's good. So it could be commercial things, it could be other types of marketing. But it could also be, if you are seeing people and you're speaking to people, it could be that personal relationship building. And with understanding what this actually does, it allows you to take someone across a customer journey. And this is the crucial part, because again, especially when, and this is what also this ebook that you guys can free download in the comments to really help you out to be able to implement this straight away for your business. It's about how can you do this online, because look at where we are right now. We are online. I'm speaking to you guys on Facebook. Some of you are tuned in. Really amazing to have you here with me at these crazy hours in UK, but especially crazy hours in the Netherlands. So that's that. And also the people who will be watching the replay later on. This is an online medium. I'm speaking to people potentially all around the world through an online medium. So what am I doing right now? I'm building relationship with you guys. I'm sharing value. I'm sharing a story. I started off with my bear suit, which is quite funny. So perhaps you guys are are building relationship with me personally because you think, hey, that's cool. I like that bear outfit as well. Perhaps I get my own bear. So basically what does it mean is that it means that by means of doing things online, you can actually start building relationship with a huge audience with which you can then take along that journey to then at some point offer your product or your service. And this is powerful because right now, as you guys can probably testify for, you guys are either on your phone or on your laptop or perhaps on your tablet. You guys are online. You guys are scrolling on your Facebook, and a lot of people are these days. So how can you leverage of that right now to be able to get your product or your service across to people, to be able to add value to people such that you take them from level A to level B? That is the only thing that business is about. It's about you being able to get someone from A to B, where B is much better, much faster, much more luxurious, much more cool, much more full if it's like in the food industry, but better than A is. And when it then comes to marketing, which essentially is the tool to build relationship, it's about you making someone see that you can take them from A to B. Like McDonald's obviously are really, really good in their whole branding. Whether or not the food is actually the best food in the world or not, you guys get to decide for yourselves what you think about that. But they're excellent in really getting people to see like, hey, this is amazing. Either it's amazing because it's cheap, or it's amazing because of the customer experience, the lovely Happy Meals, or all the different things that you get, the toys for the children. Or it could be because it's actually always tasting quite nice. It's like a little bit salty, it's like fast, and all these different things. So they have a whole branding and marketing campaigns behind all that. So then you can think for yourself is how can you add value to people? How can you start building that relationship? And how can you start that right now? Because again, you may be thinking of this product, this service, this idea, $1 million idea, which perhaps it is, but it's not going to be anything. It's not going to be anything worth to you or to the people that you want to offer this to help them get to the next level if you're not going to take that action step. And with this ebook that you guys can download in the comments box, it will help you to directly implement this into your life so that you can start taking that first step right now. And that's basically the essence of this life, that you start understanding that, okay, I may have that idea, but it's about relationship building. That's the core of it. So with this idea that I have right now, how could I possibly follow the 3 fundamental steps in business? Find out what the market wants or need, go and get it, and give it to them. So the question that you can then ask yourself is, this product or service that I have in my mind, this idea, is this actually something that people want or need? Perhaps you directly know, yes or no, but perhaps you don't know. So what do you do then? You ask people. you literally speak to as many people as you can. You go live and you say, just imagine if we would have this walk-away pen. Would you be interested in that? And then probably people will comment below on your video if you get them to take action. Say, hey, comment below. If you would have a pen and every time you want to write something, it walks away, would that be something that you like? Comment below. And then very fast, you will see whether people think that's, useful or not useful. So what are you doing then? You're actually doing two things straight away. You're building relationship because people are seeing you, you're speaking to people. And if you do that consistently, people will start remembering you, which is the next phase, which is really, really good. And that's what you want to know, or you want to do in marketing. But the second thing is you're testing the market. You're checking, what's the answer to question number one? What's the answer to business fundamental rule number one? What is it that the market wants or needs? So if I think this is brilliant, a walk-away pen. But then I ask the market and the market says, well, actually, not really what I want or need right now. Not very efficient if I want to write and my pen walks away. Then you actually know that, okay, even though I think it's cool, nobody's going to buy this because it's not going to help people to get from A to B. So what is the message here? First of all, don't stay thinking, just thinking. Of course you want to think, but you want to take action right now. 2, find out what the market wants or needs. Find out if this big idea that you have right now is actually going to serve people. And step number 3, build relationship right now. And how do you do that? Check out the ebook. It's going to help you. It describes the 5 steps to create a social media presence that fuels your business, and how you no longer have to wait. You don't per se have to know directly the answer to the question number 1, but you want to be starting building that relationship. Because say, for example, you find out it's a yes, then you're going to think like, hey, but actually, I wish I already had a following because if I had a following, I could directly sell it to them. It's easier. It's all about visibility. And for those of you who've ever been to Superpower Live, you know that you have to be visible if you're in business. But if you start right now, you will be able to test the market. You will be able to acceleratedly find out different answers or different scenarios in business which you couldn't have possibly planned. And 3, you're already starting building relationship right now, which is the essential core engine of business. And if you think that this has been useful to you, feel free to hit the like button or the love button. Love is even nicer. Feel free to share this video if you feel like anybody else can benefit from it. Feel free to tag people in it as well if you think that there are some people who need to hear this right now. They've been thinking about going into business, but they've been procrastinating. And other than that, make sure to get yourself a copy of the free ebook to get yourself those 5 steps that you can start implementing right now to start your business or to scale your business. And that's it from me. So see you guys tomorrow.